Hi guys, Howard here on a very wet, cold, rainy day in California. If you can believe it. Yes, it actually rains in California sometimes. This is Behind That Locked Door from George Harrison, another one from his All Things Must Pass album. Obviously, it has a very country flavor to it. I think it was inspired, well, it was written for Bob Dylan, or about Bob Dylan, if you will, and I think it was influenced by his Nashville Skyline album. And in fact, George hired Pete Drake to come play on the All Things Must Pass sessions. And this is one of the tracks that the fabulous Pete Drake pedal steel guitar plays on, and he does an incredible job on it. So let's just get to it. I'm capoed at the 8th fret. Yes, the 8th fret, if you can believe that. And so the first thing we have is that opening lick, that opening line, and I'll do that with tab on the screen, okay? Here we go. And I'm doing that all with downstrokes because I think it just sounds a little bit better that way. And it sounds to me pretty much the way George played it. So let me do it real slow. First we have the open G string and then the B string fretted at the 1st fret. 3 strokes of the pick and then a hammer on to the 2nd fret on the G string and then back off, pick. Now leave your 1st finger where it's at and then pull your 2nd finger up to the 2nd fret on the D string. So now we want to engage 3 strings, the B string, the G string, and the D string. 2 strokes, then a hammer on to the 3rd fret on the D string, and then back off and pick again. And then finally, the 3rd fret on the A string, 3rd fret from the capo of course, and that's the lick. And you land a standard G chord, and keep the strumming loose on this. It's a waltz time again, 3/4, and he's doing a lot of just sort of downstroking and keeping time with the occasional ghost notes in there. So what I do when I land the G chord is down, down, up, down, up, down. And you can kind of keep your strumming going a little bit if you want to as well, especially when you're playing it up to tempo. To an F chord, and with a capo up this high, it can really be a bit of a bugger to get these chords in there, but it sounds very George Harrison. So we're going to go from an F to a C, and I'm playing the C with the 6th string at the 3rd fret, but if you just want to play standard C chord, you can do that as well. And you can see the strumming is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, kind of like that, but keep it loose again, but down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And you can see I throw a little hammer on the D string at the 2nd fret, and just bring in whatever strings you can with it. The more, the better. So you just throw that in there and keep the strumming going. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So it's happening on that downstroke. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we're moving to a D minor there, and be sure to include the open A string in that D minor chord because it helps it to sound a lot fuller. So you can see after the D minor, we move back to that standard G chord. So from the D minor, it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Go back to the F chord and start the progression again. second time through, we moved from the F to the C again with the hammer on it. And this time we moved to a B flat chord. And we've got that nice little hammer on with the pinky at the 4th fret on the B string. So we've got down, down, up, down, up. So the way I like to play that is down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. I think that works best and helps you to bring out that note. Plus, that's kind of a tight chord with the capo at the 8th fret. It's hard to get a nice big sound out of it. So we went back to the G chord again. So for the first progression, we have F, C, D minor, G. Then we have F, C, B flat major, G. So you can see there that I went back to the first chord progression, F, C, D minor, G. So explaining all 3 of those cycles again, just for safekeeping, we've got F, C, D minor, G, then F, C, B flat, G, and then back to F, C, D minor, G. And then of course we move to the chorus. Of course, the chorus, there we go. And it's played like this. See, we went right back to the intro lick again. So the chorus is F, down, down, up, E minor, same strumming pattern. D minor, same strumming pattern. So there's that little trick right there. When you come off of the D minor, maybe just 2 downstrokes on the G so that you can get right to the lick. So once again, nice and slow. And then it's back to the whole thing again, repeating it. And so right there you can see that I played the tag at the end of the song, whereas you normally go and then into another verse. What he does at the very end of the song is you play the lick as usual. On C, of course. So the strumming there is down, down, up, down, down, so that you can once again get to that lick. But you know, you can see that I'm varying the strumming a little bit. I encourage you to do that. Just give it some dynamics and keep it loose. Then a full strum on the G. And that's how you end it. So let me do that again, nice and slow. So there we go with George Harrison's Behind That Locked Door from the incredible All Things Must Pass album, with the incredible Pete Drake on pedal steel guitar. A really kind of cool track from George. He didn't do too many country flavored tunes, you know, so it's kind of cool. All right, there we go, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. All the best to everyone always, and I'll see you guys real soon.